Hey guys, what is up? FirstTwoWeeks with another Black Ops 2 tutorial. This one is my high run strategy I used for Transit solo to get to around 55 with 0 downs and then got DC'd. So completely flawless game for how many hours. It was just a really long amount of time and got DC'd from it. So this is my strategy basically for rating the zombies. Just run this general horseshoe strategy here. That's what I call it at least. It's just a big horseshoe shape and running back and forth there, just getting all the zombies in one big horde. And you're noticing here, I'm actually just walking around with a jet gun. Like, the zombies really, they look like they're sprinting really fast, but I mean, if you've done raid trains, you know enough to know that you can even walk way faster than they can most of the time. And I do have stamina up here. I think that is helping me walk faster, and that's definitely what I recommend too. Just gonna fast forward here because the jet gun is cooling down. It takes quite a while for the jet gun to cool down. And this is the safest and fastest and pretty much easiest strategy to get high rounds because it's such an open area here in the farm in the first place. And then when you're actually using the jet gun here, what I always did was I just took a pack-a-punch ray gun, brought all the guys down to crawlers, and then put them in a tight circle here so I can get them all with one blast of the jet gun, and that really makes it a lot faster so you can get an entire horde with one spray of the jet gun. And it doesn't look like it, but there's actually like 24 zombies in there because that's what's in a typical horde. Well, that's how I can be spawned in at a time, is 24, so there's actually quite a few there. And you see right there, the zombies' eyes in the background there, that's a spawn you have to watch. And you guys want a closer look of it? Well, you probably don't, but here it is. This is actually footage from round 51, my clutch here that I had that I posted earlier this week. And it's a pretty bad spawn, you gotta definitely watch it. Their spawn times around 51 are basically instant, so you're gonna see here, I'm getting a little bit too greedy with trying to get the zombies piled up for the bus so I can kill them all at the bus. And the bus actually takes off a little bit earlier than I had hoped. One dies, one spawns, get pinned by that one spawn right there because that one spawn came there. Got lava on one side, bus in front of you, zombies on both sides behind me, got a screecher jumping on my face. Just everything's going wrong. But if you guys want more info on that clutch right there, I do have a separate video on that, and I'll post a annotation here probably and somewhere in the description also. So that's pretty much what that was. And here we're going to go into the bus strategy, and this is really important for something I'm going to mention later on in the video too. You need to basically limit the amount of kills you get that count towards your kills. It sounds ridiculous, but that's the way Treyarch made the game, I guess. I don't know if it's a glitch or not. I had to assume it's a glitch, but we don't really know at this point. You see right there, I killed pretty much the entire horde with the front of the bus. If you want to do it when the bus is arriving, you have to do it pretty early because otherwise when the bus is slowing down, it won't actually kill the zombies. The zombies will just run right past it. But what you're going to want to do with that, or you're going to want to do that because you don't want a lot of kills. Because once you get to 9,999 kills, one more kill and your score will not count on the leaderboards anymore. So that's definitely a pain because, I mean, you made it so far and all of a sudden, once you get 10,000 kills, it no longer saves the leaderboards. So that's... I'm hoping they're going to fix that soon. You would think that'd be something that'd be somewhat easy to fix, but you never know, really. And here I am, going up here, and I got one that spawned in up there, so I had to go around in the farmhouse here and go up the stairs. I mean, this is the only time I actually ever used this, but I figured I'd show you guys just how to do this, just in case you do end up getting trapped up there instead of just raid training just around the tractor like I normally do. So I went up and around up there, waited for the zombies to get closer, jump down from the farmhouse thing upstairs. And then you go over here, you want the ladder on the bus over here, and you want the ramp on the bus definitely too so you can kill the zombies. But the ladder so you can get on top of the bus, and then you just sit up here until the bus starts honking, and then you jump off, get all those zombies and raid train them up in here. And then the bus will, if you do it like I do here, the bus will hit basically every single running zombie there is. There's some walking there left over like that guy. But you can't hear the zombies pop for some reason when you're behind there, but you can see they all died. And that will not count as kills towards your actual kill total. And the same thing goes for nukes. That's the only other way you can get kills, but not have them actually count towards your total amount of kills. And so if you're going for a really high round, that's definitely something you want to consider. If not, it's really not that important. And here's Avagadro. He spawns in 2 different locations, sometimes down here right with you, and that's no problem at all. You just punch him twice, 2 separate times when he's in his human form, when he's trying to shock you, and keep running away to avoid that. That's definitely a pretty easy thing to do, because he shoots in a straight line, and if you avoid that straight line, I mean, it's really not a problem at all. And here's the second location where he spawns. This one's more of a pain, definitely. You can see up there, I'm looking up there because I heard him spawn, but I didn't see where he spawned, and he's flashing around up there. So I mean, he's up there just teleporting around. For some reason, he's just trying to be a pain. So what you want to do if he does spawn up there, just take this strategy right here and the normal general strategy for raid training and just start a raid train. Don't worry about him for right now. If you keep running in the raid train like this, odds are he's not going to hit you with his lightning strike because it is just a straight line out. And that's the basic strategy for just raid training here. I'm showing you guys that again just because Avagadro is coming down here, it's waiting for him to get down here. Once he gets down here, punch him once while he's in his human form, and then just keep running around, make sure he doesn't shock you or anything because that can be annoying. And hit him again. Right there, I just missed him. He just went out of his human form, so it didn't count as a hit. And then here he is again. There's the kill finally. And that's how I take care of Avagadro here. And now we're actually going to go into a comment I received from Dims, who's basically the best French zombies player there is, if not the best zombies player there is overall even. And he actually messaged me back on YouTube. Here I sent a message to him on one of his videos about how he wasn't getting kills, and I don't speak French, and that's what he was commentating in. But he does speak enough English to respond back like that, and yeah, he did confirm it. After 9,999 kills, Treyarch will no longer save your leaderboard score, which is pretty annoying. And I wouldn't even get that close to it because in his video, he did get to 9,998 kills, got one more kill, and Treyarch decided to add 3 to it and make it 10,001. So I wouldn't get too close to that 9,999, or you're just going to waste a ton of time for no reason at all. And here we're going to go into some messages I was sending back and forth to Ramp, another amazing zombies player. And I thought this was more of like a freak accident thing, like maybe Xbox Live really doesn't disconnect you that often, maybe it just happened to me that one time. But it turns out basically every other high round zombies player is having the same exact problems that I've been having. I've been DC'd from a total of 5 or 6 solo games now. It's getting a little bit annoying. And the main thing is with this, he says it's a sign-in status change, but he does think it's the server's fault, so he thinks it's Treyarch's fault more than anything. And is this completely true? Can I confirm that? No, I can't confirm that, but I definitely wouldn't doubt it. I haven't had this kind of disconnection problems in any other game I've been playing ever. So it's definitely a pretty good possibility. But the thing is, it seems to disconnect you less of the time when you're taking shorter breaks instead of like breaks for a day at a time or so. For this 55 game here, I took breaks that were a couple hours at a time. I mean, I would take pretty good sized breaks because I did have to sleep and everything, but I would come back to it maybe twice a day or so and play for a couple hours each time just to make sure it wouldn't keep signing me out. And then end up signing me out during the middle of the game. I don't even really know how that works exactly, but it's happened to a bunch of players here, and we don't really know how it works exactly yet, but this is my best guess on it, and definitely helped me avoid it for this long at least, because the other previous games I had, they kept DCing at about like 35 or so when I come back to it, and I would have lost connection to either Treyarch or Xbox Live or some sort of stuff like that, so that's definitely something you gotta watch out for and going for rounds like this. Yeah, so good luck with the strategy, guys. It seems like at this point in the game, hopefully Treyarch fixes it, but it seems like Treyarch's actually more of a threat than the actual zombies are if you're using this strategy, because, yeah, I mean, I had no downs this entire time, and basically if you have no downs that long, you can last forever. Basically, it's just going to be stupid mistakes that end up bringing you down in the end, and just a matter of time until you make enough stupid mistakes to use up all your quick revive, and that's basically how you're going to go down if Treyarch doesn't take you out first. And I will see you guys later.